Meddy is a friend of mine. He's a 27-year-old Ugandan medical student. He has lived on his own for years and struggled to fund his own education. When COVID-19 started spreading, the Ugandan government did like many other countries and instituted strong lockdowns and curfews. They continue to this day. The restrictions have included cutting his school's semesters short and even suspending them, and they severely curtailed the ability of Meddy and many other Ugandans to keep working to support themselves. Meddy had to take one semester off because he could not afford the tuition. Meddy will be completing this semester's finals very soon. Because of the compressed schedule, he will not have any gap between one semester and the next. He must pay at least half of his fourth semester tuition by October 1st, or he won't be able to attend. Meddy isn't just my friend. I've been helping him financially since the start of the pandemic. Every month I send him $100. This barely covers the rent of the small room he lives in, his food, and his utilities. It does not leave him enough to save for anything else. And now he faces a roughly $570 fee to begin his next semester. And he has one more semester yet after that, which brings the total to $1,140. I can technically afford this myself, but it is no small amount for me to pay either. I'm asking my friends who can afford to help out a friend of a friend. Someone who has a great deal of potential, who lives in a country where that potential is very difficult to realize right now. What drew me to Meddy in the first place is his indomitable spirit. When he first reached out to me, he was in dire straits, but he was already busy making handicrafts. I helped steer him towards setting up an online shop to start selling his crafts abroad. Unfortunately, the pandemic has made shipping from Uganda to Western nations take months and cost more than any other factor of production. He also tried selling his crafts on the streets of his city, but this has been a terrible year for most everyone in Uganda, so that didn't work out. He's tried many things this past year. He is never daunted by the seemingly impossible conditions. He is always certain of his ability to do whatever hard work he must to survive. He has even taken it upon himself to help out a group of orphans back in his hometown to make sure they are taken care of as well. He even did some serious research into setting up an orphanage and school, but the regulations and restrictions on doing so meant that he was not likely to succeed at that right now. Nothing stops him from trying all these things. When I met Meddy, he was stuck in his gap semester with no way to afford it. I helped him save up what he needed, along with his small income from crafts to get into this semester. And I've encouraged him to focus on getting his nursing certificate. He's so close now. I know that with his incredible determination and your financial help, he will make this happen. And once he's had a few years to build his nursing career, he will be in a much better place to pursue some of his bigger dreams in life. Will you help me help Meddy out? My lowest goal is to raise $570 to cover this next semester's tuition, which he needs by early October. My next goal will be to raise $1,140 to cover both his final semesters and get his nursing certificate. Every $100 above that will cover another month of Meddy's basic living costs for the next year while he studies. And any amount above that will mean we can help Meddy get nicer food than the basic legumes and tubers he mostly lives on now. And even possibly help out his orphan kids too. Thank you all for helping me help out this talented and determined young man. He is Uganda's future. Let's get him off to a good start.